At Lulu's, Lulu and Tracy try to figure out who leaked information to Alexis, information that forced Tracy to betray Michael, her family, and her promise to Monica. Tracy realizes that the only time she discussed that night with Michael was at home, which means the betrayal came from inside her own house. They narrow down a short list of suspects, and Tracy warns that if Chase is responsible, he's in serious trouble. At the Port Charles Grill, Laura runs into Ezra while waiting for her brother. Ezra casually assures her he's not there for her and heads to the bar. When Martin arrives, Laura tells him that Kevin has taken Ace to Ireland, an idea she claims was hers. She says it's good for Ace to escape the chaos of Port Charles, but Martin isn't convinced. Laura then adds that Ace is in danger because Valentin is on the run and Ace is the sole Cassadine heir. While Martin doubts Valentin would target a child, he understands Laura's desire to protect Ace. Later, Tracy joins Martin and demands an update on her missing heirlooms. Martin insists he's tried to locate Drew, but he's nearly impossible to track down. Tracy reminds him she could still send him to prison over the Ronnie incident. Ezra pushes his luck. At Jacinda's place, Ezra suggests they no longer need to hide their relationship now that the truth is out. Jacinda worries about public backlash, but Ezra wants something real. She considers leaving town to start fresh, but Ezra convinces her to stay for a drink and food, until he returns from the bar to find Jacinda gone. Drew tries to take control. At Alexis's office, Suzanne brings a Greek New Year's cake for luck before closing arguments. Drew and Willow arrive, and Drew demands that Alexis put him on the stand so he can destroy Michael. Alexis refuses, warning that Drew would sabotage the case. Willow offers to testify instead, but Alexis says Turner would tear her apart on the stand. Alexis decides neither of them will testify, though she warns Drew he can testify at his own risk. Michael fears the worst. Michael returns to the Quartermain mansion clearly shaken. Christina arrives and admits she knew about their mother's plan after seeing a note linking Michael and Tracy to the night of the shooting. She tried to pay Jacinda to leave town to protect Michael's alibi. Michael worries that his lies could cost him his children, even though the defense had a strong day in court. Trina and Kai take a risk. Trina and Kai debate whether to come forward with their suspicion that Michael may be the real shooter. Kai wants to tell the truth, but Trina fears the fallout, especially for Joss. They decide to confirm whether the phone they heard belonged to Michael. When Gio arrives, they ask if Michael has a special ringtone for Wiley. Gio agrees to help, but only after Trina explains they're trying to protect Wiley and Amelia's mother. Dante doubts himself. At the police station, Dante admits to Nathan that Michael framing Willow is possible. He orders a full review of the evidence, including Michael's phone records, because he no longer trusts his own judgment. Molly later pressures Nathan for evidence to help Turner lock in a case against Willow. Dante later confides in Lulu that he fears he's been unconsciously steering the investigation away from Michael. Lulu reassures him that questioning himself makes him a better detective. The shocking truth revealed. In the final moments, Martin recalls overhearing Tracy and Michael talking in the Quartermain kitchen the night of the incident. The anonymous source who tipped off Alexis was Martin himself. Meanwhile, Drew promises Willow that Michael will pay, insisting that tomorrow will change everything, though Willow looks uncertain. Next on General Hospital, Drew takes the stand, and Trina and Kai race to uncover Michael's special ringtone before it's too late.